Welcome to the Foul Mouth News, where the filters are off and the language is colorful. If you are offended by profanity or vulgarity in general, not to mention political incorrectness, this video is not for you. You have been forewarned. So if you have virgin ears, be prepared because they are about to be violated.
Hello, everyone. So, you know how we've got those 19 states being sue-happy, retarded fucking cunts, the Democrat states there? Well, they found something else to sue about, and they don't even realize they're in the 20% with that shit. So, we have an article here from AP, and yeah, the states are suing over an executive order saying, hey, only American citizens should fucking vote. Hey, your ballot should be, in by the day of the fucking election. They're free. They're fucking like, yeah, that's unconstitutional. How is it unconstitutional to make it so that only Americans are fucking voting in an election, you stupid cunts? All right, it says that you get to pick the time and place and shit like that. It doesn't say that when it says on federal elections, this is the day the election's held, this is the day the ballots are casted. That doesn't mean you get to fucking collect them for fucking 3, 4, fucking 6, 8 weeks after the fucking fact and add them to the totals like Arizona does. Well, they don't do, I'm exaggerating obviously, but Arizona and California both fucking do it. And they did it this last election in California to steal House seats. So fuck you. Oh my God, it's unconstitutional. What? It's unconstitutional to stop the Democrats from fucking cheating? Stupid fucking cunts. I mean, this shit is fucking ridiculous. It really is. These people are fucking full-on retards. So anyway, this was published on April 4th, written by Lindsay Whitehurst and Christina A. Cassidy. Fucking Associated propaganda. I know why people are calling it that. Rightfully so, too. The title here, States Sue to Block Trump's Election Order, saying it violates the Constitution. No, it doesn't, but you can fucking claim whatever you fucking want. If they filed this in a fucking, in a district, a federal court that wasn't in a fucking Democrat fucking shithole, where they fucking, venue shop. If they didn't do that, they'd be laughed out. They laughed out of the fucking courtroom. They'd be like, get the fuck out of here. You seriously are making an argument that it's unconstitutional to stop you fucks from allowing non-citizens to vote? Get the fuck out of here, you fucking retards. That's what the judge would do otherwise. I mean, these people are fucking full-on retards. Anyway, Democrat officials in 19 states filed a lawsuit against President Donald Trump's attempt to reshape elections across the U.S., calling it an unconstitutional invasion of states' clear authority to run their own elections. Clear authority to run your own elections within certain limits. The federal government has set up between law and the U.S. Constitution how federal elections shall be run. One of those things with federal elections is that only American citizens must vote. So ensuring that only American citizens must vote is somehow unconstitutional. Give me a fucking break. Another thing is it says the ballot, that the election will be held on these days, that ballots have to be, counted, that, ballots have to be in by a certain day. All right. You can't keep taking ballots in after the fucking election. It doesn't work like that. They don't fucking care though. Anyway, Thursday's lawsuit is the fourth against the executive order issued just a week ago. It seeks to block key aspects of it, including new requirements that people provide documentary proof of citizenship when registering to vote, and a demand that all mail ballots are received by election day. Because, oh my God, it's so fucking hard to get your birth certificate. Oh my God. People, all the people that travel these days, oh my God, they can't get a passport. Ignore all the people that travel. Oh my God, you can't get real ID, but you can't fucking get on an airplane without real ID, which would basically mean you would just have to show your birth certificate and show you're an American fucking citizen with real fucking ID. I mean, give me a fucking break. I mean, I don't do real ID in New Hampshire. I'm going to have to with the next one, I think. Because I don't like the fucking, the fucking chips in them and shit, because that can be used to fucking track you. Fuck that. You know, I mean, I would rather have a plain old fucking piece of plastic that says, yeah, I'm so-and-so. I mean, shit, I've made my life difficult, and I'm not fucking complaining that, you know, I might have to show a birth certificate to show I'm an American fucking citizen to vote. Oh, fucking wow. How hard is it to go to your fucking local town or city hall and say, yeah, I need a birth certificate if that's where you were born? You just go to the town or city hall where you were fucking born and ask for one. Okay? And if they're like, oh my God, but what about the people who were born in other countries that became citizens? They would have to keep their fucking paperwork from when they fucking became citizens. I mean, these arguments are so fucking retarded that they make. Trying to say, well, you're going to disenfranchise Americans from voting. No, we're going to stop you from fucking cheating. Why don't you say the fucking quiet shit out loud for once, you sleazy fucking retards? You've been doing that a lot lately. How about you just admit that this would put a damper on you cheating in fucking elections? How fucking hard is that to admit, you stupid fucking cunts? I mean, this is ridiculous. I mean, but, and then the other one, you know, all ballot, you know, so documentation of proof of citizenship when registering to vote and a demand that all mail-in ballots be received on election day. How fucking hard is that? To have all your ballots in by election day. If you can't have your ballot in by the day of an election, you shouldn't be fucking voting because you can't take enough fucking responsibility to make sure that your ballot is in so that you can be heard. That's on you. That's not something for them to fucking fix. If you can't mail out your ballot so it arrives on fucking time or early, that's on you. They print them up and send them out generally well in advance of the fucking election. Holy fucking Christ. I mean, how the hell can you be like, no, we should be able to have ballots come in after election day? That makes absolutely no fucking sense. What you're basically saying is no, we want to be able to pad the fucking vote total so that we can cheat. I mean, Jesus Christ, solid red fucking counties flipped fucking Democrat this last election in regards to the House? Bullshit. California rigged that shit. They stole those fucking seats because they were like, oh my God, we got to make that fucking mandate thing look like it isn't a mandate because, oh my God, the American people are sick of our fucking shit. So they stole seats in the fucking House. Holy shit, if California had to run legitimate fucking elections, I'm betting that the shit would not be as bad as it is in regards to the people they pick and who fucking wins. Holy Christ. It's ridiculous. They'll sit there and question the legitimacy of people when it comes to fucking Newsom's recall. Okay, but anyone can fucking vote otherwise. I mean, the hypocrisy of the fucking Democrats and left. It's ridiculous. Anyway, the president has no power to do any of this. The state's attorney general wrote in court documents, the election's EO is unconstitutional, anti-democratic, and un-American. Bullshit. He can fucking do an executive order to enforce the will of Congress, okay, of both the House and the Senate. He can, and law, and he can fucking do an executive order that enforces the fucking Constitution. The Constitution says that you will have, that the elections will be held on this day, okay? Meaning you will have your fucking ballots in by that day. He can fucking say, hey, the Constitution says that you have to have this and this is how things go, all right? That's all he's doing. You people are so fucking ridiculous. And fucking Associated Propaganda will fucking help push this bullshit. Anyway, White House spokesperson Harrison Fields responded to the lawsuit Friday, calling the proof of citizenship requirements common sense and objections from Democrats insane, because they are fucking insane. And I love how you will not put, like what he actually said there as a full fucking quote, AP, because you don't want to fucking do that because you can't push your bullshit with it, number one. And number two, it shows how fucking retarded the Democrats are. You people are fucking disgusting. Oh my God, we're Associated Press. We're a free press. We're democracy. I get all these pop-ups all the time. They're begging for fucking money, okay? When you go to look at their articles. And it's like, no, you're fucking propagandists. You're propagandists for the Democrats, left, and globalists. Fucking go to hell. I ain't giving you a fucking dime of my money, cunts. If you try to start charging for your web-based reporting, I'll just go to archive.org, archive.is or whatever, and I'll fucking save the pages that way, you stupid cunts. Because you're propagandists. Anyway, the Trump administration is standing up for free, fair, and honest elections and asking this basic question, is essential to our constitutional republic, he said in a statement. You'll fucking sit there. You'll sit there and quote that shit, but you won't quote what he said about Democrats. That goes to show you how fucking sleazy AP is. Trump's order said that the U.S. has failed to enforce basic and necessary election protection. That's because that's true. Okay? We have failed to do that. That's how the Democrats have gamed the system. That's how the rhino neocons were doing it. Both sides were fucking doing it. Just the Democrats are doing it far fucking worse. I mean, the Clintons are fucking known for shady fucking shit when it comes to elections. Among others, too. Election officials have said recent elections have been among the most secure in U.S. history. Oh my God. Yeah, they're the most safest, securest in fucking history. Bullshit. The Democrats stole the 2020 fucking election. The last election actually stopped that shit. They talk about how the 2020 election was fucking secure. When you've got all this proof that you had fucking mail-in ballots that were being put in, oh my God, it's completely legit. You got people who never lived in a fucking state casting a ballot in another. But it's completely fucking legit. And they were brought in a fucking stack by people who had no right to be sitting there, putting massive amounts, because it's against the law to be harvesting other people's ballots, putting massive ballots in these drop boxes. But it's the most safest, securest election in the history of the universe. After this shit got rid of, was gotten rid of with the last, between that election, the 2020 and 2024, you guys were fucked. That's how you couldn't cheat your way out of Trump this term. And you want to keep cheating in your state because you've got nothing fucking else. You're losing your grip on the cheating apparatus. And you want to be able to keep cheating in your state because you know there are fucking sane people in your state that if sane fucking people were actually heard, your fucking voting numbers would be completely fucking skewed compared to what they are today. And the skew would actually be the reality of things. And you don't want the reality of things. Because I know a lot of people from fucking Massachusetts. I know a lot of massholes. And they're not batshit fucking crazy, but yet somehow everyone in Massachusetts is voting for batshit crazy stuff. And almost the majority of people I talk to, besides the ones that I personally know from Massachusetts, never fucking voted for any of the fucking shit that is supposedly so popular in the fucking state. Now, I could just possibly be bumping into every fucking person that's against the shit, which would be statistically fucking impossible. Or Massachusetts, they cheat like motherfuckers. California, same fucking thing. You look at all these people. Overwhelmingly, they're fucking sane, normal people. Okay, you do have the Trump deranged element with like some of the left in California, probably more than, say, the average state. But the majority of people are fucking sane, normal people. They're not voting for fucking genderqueer, fucking groom your children, fucking faggotry shit. They're not voting for fucking open borders. They're not voting for, all the Democrat fucking things that are proven to be maybe less than a 20%. We're not talking 80-20 situation. We're talking like 90-10, 95-5. I mean, what the fuck? That's the only way these Democrats in these states, they got to be cheating in their own fucking states. Shit. They don't want to deal with that. I mean, hell. This is ridiculous. That they want to fucking go against making sure that only Americans vote in federal fucking elections. We haven't. Anyway, this is ridiculous. Anyway, there have been no indication of widespread fraud, including when Trump, a Republican, lost to Joe Biden, a Democrat, in 2020. Bullshit, you lying sack of shit, AP. Just ignore the videographic evidence of Georgia. Okay? Literally fucking... You had the state of Georgia say that everything that Giuliani accused that fucking cunt thereof and her daughter and her friend happened, but yet he has to pay her in a summary fucking judgment all this fucking money because he supposedly lied about her. They admitted that she mishandled ballots. They admitted she ran ballots through multiple fucking times in Fulton fucking County. Okay, the video is hours long. You watch her kick everyone out, then drag these ballots out of fucking nowhere from a table that everyone else were carrying their tables in. She dragged this table in, and it took her every ounce of fucking strength. When these are those injection molded folding banquet fucking tables that weigh next to fucking nothing. Because she hid multiple clamshell cases under them. I watched the fucking video. No evidence of fraud. So my eyes are lying to me, you fucking cunts. You two fucking cunts who wrote this, Lindsay and fucking Christina. You fucking cunts. So my eyes are lying eyes, huh? Because I witnessed that shit watching the video itself. Fuck you. Holy shit, these fucking people. They'll gaslight you. This is ridiculous. They'll fucking gaslight you like this. And then go, we're a free press. Fuck you. Anyway, the order is the culmination of Trump's long-standing complaints about how U.S. elections are run. After his first one in 2016, Trump falsely claimed his popular vote total would have been much higher, if not for millions of people who voted illegally. No, that's fucking true. That is fucking true. You have all these votes that they fucking stuffed the ballot box with were for fucking Hillary fucking Clinton, the queen of the fucking cheat. What the fuck? They fucking turned him, Joe Biden himself, into the queen of the fucking cheat too. They took everything that her cheating apparatus did and cranked it up to fucking 11 and added so much shit on to get him into fucking office. Give me a fucking break. 2016, you fucks tried to cheat. Okay, they try to act like, oh, there's absolutely no cheating. What about Detroit with the 2016 election? The Jill Stein, Hillary Clinton funded recount of Detroit got to the point of where they had reached the number of registered fucking voters and had thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of fucking ballots left over to count. And when that came to light, Hillary Clinton and went to Jill Stein, was like, oh, why don't we recount this? This should be over. And put pressure on Jill Stein to do the same thing and call off her recount. Because it would have exposed everyone to the fucking cheating machine the Democrats have had for decades in this fucking country. And they could not have it. And you would have thought back then when they're like, yeah, we just abruptly stopped the count and they had thousands and thousands of ballots left and we'd already reached the number of registered voters, you would have fucking thought that would have fucking woke people up back then. I mean, give me a fucking break. Anyway, in 2020, Trump blamed a rigged election for his loss and falsely claimed widespread voter fraud and manipulation of voting machines. He focused on voter fraud. It was like Sidney Powell and others that pushed the fucking voting machine shit. Shut the fuck up. Trump is all right, like he wanted them looked into, but he wasn't the one pushing the hardcore fucking shit about that. That was Sidney fucking Powell. Dishonest, sleazy fucking cunts. Trump has argued his order secures the vote against illegal voting by non-citizens, though multiple studies and investigations in the states have shown that is rare. Bullshit that it is rare. Bull fucking shit. They are literally registering illegals to vote when they give them their fucking driver's licenses. They're not going to fucking vote? This is bullshit. Oh yeah, we investigated ourselves. We're not cheating. Bull fucking shit. The left will investigate themselves. The left and Democrats go, oh, we're not fucking cheating. Well, nothing to see over there. Fuck you. The order has received praise from the top election officials in some Republican states who say it could inhibit instances of voter fraud and will give them access to federal data to better maintain their voter rolls. Yes, you would think that's a good thing. But oh no, that's unconstitutional according to these fucking retards in these 19 fucking states that keep fucking whining and crying like little bitches. The order also requires states to include any mail-in or absentee ballots received after Election Day, as it fucking should be. If you can't get your fucking ballot there by the day that it's supposed to be there to be counted, that's on you. And it puts states' federal funding at risk if election officials don't comply. Yes, if you're not going to fucking comply and only count ballots that are there election day instead of 3 weeks after the fact, oh, we got a bunch of ballots here, let's count those too. Okay, you are delaying the rest of the fucking country. You acting like petulant, retarded fucking children are literally holding up the rest of the fucking country. New Hampshire, we get our ballots counted the same day. Florida gets their ballots counted the same day. Most of the country gets their ballots counted the same day. And fucking retards in California and Arizona go, we're special. We get extra time to count ours, and we can take them in after the election. And we're all like, no, fuck you. And they're like, we can do this because we're fucking special. But they're in reality, special ed, thinking that they can get away with this shit, and it'll keep getting away with this shit. And now that the fucking, cows, the cows have come home, the chickens have come to roost. Sorry for the farm references. They're like, no fair, this is unconstitutional. We can't lie, cheat, and steal anymore when it comes to elections. What the fuck? How is it your constitutional right to lie, cheat, and steal an election? Fucking retards. I mean, God. These fucking people. Oh. Anyway, some states count ballots as long as they are postmarked by election day or allow voters to correct minor errors on their ballots, which, I'm sorry, if you can't fill out a ballot correctly, that's on you. If you can't put the required things with it, that's on you. Oh, Jesus Christ. Anyway, forcing states to change, the suit says, would violate the broad authority of the Constitution gives states to set their own election rules. It says they decide the times, places, and manner of how elections are run. When it comes to federal elections, I love how they're taking this whole fucking statement out of context, because they know if you look at the whole fucking statement of what the Constitution actually says, this is bullshit, because it says that the federal government sets the fucking election dates and all that, sets the things of, when ballots are to be cast. And they only get to choose where and when and how for that fucking day. Not perpetuality, fucking weeks, months, years after the fact. Oh, we can still count a vote. We just got a ballot in that was supposedly postmarked by the date. It's 2 years after the election, but this could be one that puts it over the edge. I mean, what the fuck? You don't get to do that. When it says that how you can run elections, it says that you pick the time, the place, and if it's a voice vote, a fucking ballot, or what. That's how they mean by manner. It doesn't mean you get to fucking choose to fucking ignore the fucking Constitution and federal fucking law on the day when ballots are supposed to be in by, okay, and say, fuck you. That's what they don't get. Petulant fucking children. Oh, these fucking people. Anyway, Congress has the power to make or alter election regulations, at least for federal office, but the Constitution doesn't mention any presidential authority over the administration. The executive branch enforces federal fucking law and the United States Constitution. That is exactly what Trump is doing, because it says that only Americans can fucking vote in federal fucking elections. What he's saying is if only Americans can vote, they need to prove that they are. You fucking retards. Holy shit. Oh my God. Anyway, we are a democracy, not a monarchy. Actually, we are a constitutional republic where the executive branch enforces the laws. The legislative branch writes the laws. And the judicial branch, I don't want to say interpret because it's not exactly the right word, but they interpret the law in regards to, like, they look at the law and they rule based on the law. I mean, what the fuck? Holy fucking shit. But of course, this is fucking dumb cunt Letitia James saying this. But anyway, we're a democracy, not a monarchy. And this executive order is an authoritarian power grab, said New York Attorney General Letitia James Fucking stupid cunt. Anyway, Rhode Island, fucking retarded, full on fucking retarded. Oh, she's one of those, she's a fucking shitbag. She literally campaigned saying, you elect me, I will fucking find the crime and I will convict Trump of it. Now she's like, I never did that. There's video of her doing that. I mean, what the fuck? When you run for a fucking office like she did, and you do something like that, I think you should be forced to give up your bar license. The bitch shouldn't even be able to practice fucking law. Holy shit. Anyway, Rhode Island Attorney General Peter Nerona said the Trump administration is requiring states to either comply with an unconstitutional order or lose congressionally approved funding, something he said the president has no authority to do. Well, first off, what Trump is doing is not unconstitutional because as the executive branch, he's there to enforce federal fucking law and the U.S. Constitution, which is exactly what he's doing. You don't like the fact that he's doing it because it means corrupt little fucking shithole states like Rhode Island, which you are a little shithole fucking state who thinks they're fucking New England. New England originally was Maine, Vermont, New Hampshire, and Massachusetts. But then somehow Connecticut and fucking Rhode Island went, hey, we're New England too. No, you're not. You are two shithole fucking states, okay, that have never been a part of New England until you fucking forced your way in. All right, you are shitholes. You are Democrat fucking shitholes like fucking Massachusetts. You're just worse. And you want to be able to keep yourself a Democrat-controlled shithole because that's the way Democrats stay in fucking power, is they cheat. Even in their own states, it looks like now, because these are simple fucking rules. And they're like, oh my God, how dare they make us have legitimate elections? That's unconstitutional. What the fuck? Anyway, in one foul swoop, this president is attempting to undermine elections and sidestep the Congress, and we're not going to stand for it, he said. Undermine elections and sidestep the Congress. Congress has set up laws, and the Constitution says, things like, again, only Americans can vote. He's making sure that only Americans can vote as the executive branch, the enforcer of the fucking laws. Are you kidding me? Holy sweet Christ, these fucking people. Anyway, California Attorney General Rob Bonta said Trump's executive order was an attempt to impose sweeping voting restrictions across the country and disenfranchise voters. Bullshit. How? If you're an American citizen, you can vote. Unless you're talking about all these illegals that you got voting, you stupid cunt. You are saying, well, at least he's saying the quiet part out loud. He would disenfranchise all the illegals we got voting in elections. Holy shit. He's admitting this. See, the Democrats act like they have a mandate because they get all these, this is just my opinion, because they get all these illegals, okay, in like states like California and shit, overwhelmingly putting them over the top, all right? And they're like, look, see, we got a mandate. But these illegals are voting for them because the Democrats give them free fucking shit. And it's like, what the fuck? Oh, my God. Anyway, the Attorney General and Secretary of State in Nevada, our presidential battleground, defend their state's election as fair, secure, and transparent, and they objected to the president's attempt to interfere in how they are run. Attorney General Aaron Ford praised Nevada's automatic system for registering voters and distributing mail ballots. Yeah, they give mail ballots to everyone and register everyone. That's somehow safe, secure, and fucking transparent. Are you fucking kidding me? Holy shit. Well, this order is on its face unconstitutional and illegal. No, it isn't. It is also unnecessary, he said. No, it's very necessary. When you fucks are freaking out and you are sweating like you are, it is definitely necessary. When you are not going, hey, this ain't that hard, you just got to bring a birth certificate. No, you come up with fucking retarded excuses and shit. I mean, watch, the excuses towards the end are fucking hilarious, how like desperate they are. Anyway, the lawsuit was filed in U.S. District Court in Massachusetts by the Democratic Attorneys General of Arizona, California, Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware, Hawaii, Illinois, Maine, Maryland, Massachusetts, Michigan, Minnesota, Nevada, New Jersey, New Mexico, New York, Rhode Island, Vermont, and Wisconsin. Basically the same 19 fucking states that have just been whiny fucking cunts this whole time. It's ridiculous. Other lawsuits filed over the order argue it could disenfranchise voters because of millions of eligible voting age Americans do not have the proper documents readily available. People are already required to attest to being citizens under penalty of perjury in order to vote. So going, I swear I'm an American is good enough. Bullshit. Okay. Real ID is a thing, okay? I had to fight to get a non-real ID. You have to show your birth certificate when you get your driver's license at 16. So they had one at one time. How hard is it to go to your local or where you were born, city or town hall and go, yeah, I'd like a copy of my birth certificate? All these people that fucking travel these days have passports. I mean, you know, they're like, oh my God, people don't have passports. Your bread and butter fucking white liberal fucking woman fucking demographic. They all have passports. You don't have to worry about them. I mean, what the fuck? Anyway, under the order, documents acceptable to prove citizenship would be a U.S. passport. Yeah, I think that's good. A real ID compliant driver's license. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. That indicates the applicant is a citizen, and a valid photo ID as long as it's presented with proof of citizenship. Oh, like say with a birth certificate or a passport, but the passport would be the same fucking thing. I mean, what the fuck? Anyway, Democrats argue that millions of Americans do not have easy access to their birth certificates. About half don't have a U.S. passport, and married women would need multiple documents if they had changed their name. Well, oh my God, women have had to deal with this for, oh my God, for hundreds of years, eh? Where they would have to carry their insinuatory documentation, eh? That show that they changed their name because they were married, eh? I don't know why I'm doing a Canadian accent, eh? But I figure maybe if I talk in this way, eh? You dumb fucking retards, eh? Might actually figure this out, eh? I mean, what the fuck? Women have had to do that regardless. This is fucking full-on retarded shit. These fucking people, I swear to God. Anyway, that was a complication for some women during recent town elections in New Hampshire. The first ones held under a new state law requiring proof of citizenship to register. It wasn't that. I'm from New Hampshire. It was not a big fucking deal. Shut the fuck up. Not all real ID compliant driver's licenses designate U.S. citizenship. Well, but they're only supposed to be given out to U.S. fucking citizens, you stupid fucking cunts. Holy shit, real ID allows you to get on a fucking airplane. If someone with a green card gets on an airplane, they show their fucking green card. What the fuck? But only some of them. Oh my God. Are you fucking kidding me? These stupid fucks. Like, and it just ends abruptly like that. This fucking article. These fucking people. Oh my God, it would be unconstitutional to make it so that people who are citizens have to show that they're citizens to vote. Ah, because the Democrats couldn't cheat, right? Anyway, yeah. I've covered this well enough. I'm leaving things here. If you've made it this far and haven't already, please like and subscribe. Also feel free to subscribe over on the other platforms where this channel's content is uploaded to, as well as subscribe and follow over on sites like Minds, Gab, and Parler. Links to each are in the description.